Welcome to the Rotary Peace Center at Duke University and the University of North Carolina. My name is Susan Carroll and I'm the Assistant Director of the Center. I have managed this program since 2005, which means I've had the chance to get to know almost all of our Rotary Peace Fellows. Over the years, we have had more than 100 fellows from 45 different countries. The Rotary Peace Fellowship is an amazing opportunity to get a master's degree at two world-class universities while focusing on peace and conflict resolution. Our alumni are now working all over the world in a variety of jobs for the World Bank, for local and international NGOs, United Nations organizations, in governments, and in academia. We invite you to meet our fellows, our faculty, and some local Rotarians who will tell you more about the center.
A lot of people ask me that same question, and my answer is always the same. That was the turning point in my life. This program was the turning point in my life. Before I became a Peace Fellow, I was working as a volunteer, and I was doing a lot of pro bono work in Brazil. I had a lot of ideas, but I had never really worked for the UN or for any other international organization. I came here with a lot of hopes that I one day could be doing that, and I studied hard for it. I chose political science and with a minor in public policy, and I feel like everything I did in a way prepared me for what I'm doing today. Today I work for UNICEF USA. My boss is the president of UNICEF USA, president and CEO. She's also the chair of 36 national committees for UNICEF. I'm the executive officer, and we coordinate policies on behalf of these 36. I can honestly say that without every class and everything that I learned during these 2 years here as a Peace Fellow, without that, I don't know if I would be able, if they would even consider me for this job. So in a way, it made my dreams come true. I am where I am today because of the Rotary program.
So there are a lot of unique things about this program that I liked. Broadly, the Rotary program itself, the Rotary sort of Peace and Conflict Resolution Fellowship. But coming down to the Duke-UNC Center, there are quite a number of very unique features. The first thing for me was that it brings together two very renowned universities, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and Duke University here in Durham. These are really at the forefront of several sort of research and academic knowledge. And they also just form a very good social environment. The research triangle itself providing quite an extensive network of several other resources that you can plug into. So that to me was a very, very unique feature. When I had begun to communicate with some of the staff, they were really very forthcoming, very helpful, and that was quite a very inviting process, and I do not regret at all. I think it was a wonderful choice.
First of all, I just want to say that it's my honor to be in a program with Rotary Foundation, Rotary International Foundation. I'm so proud to be in this program. And second, I want to say that it's really a great program, and Rotary International Foundation is doing really great. And I want to again emphasize on this message that as I did before, and I attended the 3-month program in Thailand with Rotary International Foundation, I got hired immediately after the program with a big international organization. So the program is really very good and very big, and yeah, I mean, if anybody can apply or can come, really, it's really very good. Yeah.
The program is a really interesting one. I think it's fantastic because it brings together a lot of very, very talented young people from multiple backgrounds around this issue of peace and conflict resolution. And apart from the fact that they are themselves very interesting people and they bring this interesting perspective, I think their influence is really good on other students. They open the eyes of students, especially those from developed countries like this one, the USA. They open their eyes to what the reality is like in a lot of parts of the world where things don't work as easily and as well as they do here. So that alone I think is good. But that perspective, I think that's what I really value.
In my opinion, the role of the host counselor for the Rotary Peace Fellows is to welcome the Peace Fellow from their country into our country and make them feel at home as quickly as possible. Most of the time we'll have conversations with them prior to their arrival by email or phone or Skype to see what their needs are and what they plan on doing while they're here. Whether they need to have an apartment, they need to get a car, help them with their bank accounts, help them getting a telephone, and just to, again, welcome them into the United States. The first thing we'd do is to pick them up at the airport and most of the time welcome them into our house for a few days until we get them situated into their apartment and get all their needs met. And then as the year goes on, we meet with them on maybe a monthly basis, or at least call them or be in contact with them to see if they do need anything else, and if they do, we can help satisfy their needs.
The most important for us is that we have hosted over 10 Peace Fellows, and we continue to keep in touch with almost all of the Peace Fellows. Even though we do not have biological children, they are like our children. And we go visit them, they come to visit us. We still keep in touch through social media, through phone calls, go on trips together, and it's more than just a student here for 2 years.
As far as peace in the world today, I think the Rotary Peace Fellowship program will help build bridges instead of tearing bridges down, because it brings people together from all over the world. It's just like in this year's class, you have Peace Fellows from the Mideast, you have Peace Fellows from South America, from Australia, and when you bring these people together, I think they have an opportunity to discuss the differences of their countries, but also discuss the same things that they have in common with their countries, and again, build peace through building bridges rather than tearing bridges down.